Who's starting?
Coach, first initial thoughts on earning the win tonight over San Jose State.
Great win. Really good football team, really the hottest team in the conference coming in here. Give them a lot of credit for how hard they played. Just really happy for our kids and our coaching staff. You know, it's been a long, hard few weeks here. It was really nice to come home. Seems like forever. I kind of forgot what our pregame routine is. I couldn't remember kind of what we did, where we did our walkthrough and all that. It's been so long since we've been here. But I can't say how proud. I couldn't be prouder of these kids because it's been a long, hard road. A lot of people gave up on these kids. We hear all this negative talk about things, but these guys keep working hard every single day, come to practice, work, believe in each other, and that was a great defensive performance tonight. It really was, because that's a potent offense, and I thought all levels on defense. Our pass rush was great. We stopped the run, made some plays in the secondary against some big-time people, played team defense, you know, team football, really. Special teams, offense, we didn't move the ball like we should, you know, but sometimes you have to reserve the right to punt and play field position, especially when your defense is playing that well. So just really happy for our coaching staff. I'm happy for our fans, you know, so just a great night overall.
And speaking of team defense, it really seems like David Perales has stepped things up and really taking control of this defense in general. Just what are your initial thoughts on his performance tonight?
Yeah, it was dominating, I thought. You know, I can't wait to watch the tape, but he seemed like he was around the quarterback all night long. I thought the front all did a great job of not just rushing the passer, but stopping the run and chasing screens down. I thought they played so hard. Coach Coyle and the defensive staff, I thought, really had a great plan for them. You know, gave up a long ball at the end of the half, which they should have never had the ball in the first place. But our defense is, I can't say enough about the defensive staff and about how the players executed it.
Coach, if you could please, can you address the incident that happened towards the end of the first half in the coach's box where the glass broke for the coach's box, fell below, and the witnesses say there was a little girl who was hurt by that?
I don't know anything about that.
Okay.
I'm sure something happened in the press box.
Yeah, after the touchdown and late in the first half, glass broke from the coach's box, fell down below, and witnesses are saying that some of that glass cut and hurt a little girl there.
Oh, that's very unfortunate. That breaks my heart to hear that. I don't know about it. I'm sure I'll find out about it, but that's very unfortunate that happened.
Coach, what can you say your secondary did well today? I know Braylon had an interception, but what did you see from the secondary as they attacked the number one passing offense in the conference?
Well, I thought they did a really nice job of breaking up some balls. Long balls they played really well on. And I thought they drove hard on the ball, kept things in front of them for the most part. And a lot of times they broke on it and batted them down. Thought we played really solid in the secondary.
Did you see something different with Fife after his turnovers? He actually answered and got the late touchdown to Remigio. Did you sense some improvement from Fife today as opposed to the last 2 weeks?
Yeah, I've said this before, that a new quarterback, Cordero started his 41st game today. Fife started his third. So the more you play, the more experience you're going to get and the more comfortable you're going to be. He really had a lot of pressure on him in the first quarter. I mean, we couldn't protect in the first quarter. And he hung in there and stayed with it and started making some plays in the passing game. Try to take a shot to Cropper, just to give him a chance, and that didn't turn out. Sometimes you got to throw one-on-one balls and try to let your receiver make a play. But besides that, I thought he was pretty solid, ran the offense well. And but I think each week he's just going to improve, because you feel the speed of the game a little bit better and you see things a little bit better. And so I think that's a natural progression and maturation for a young quarterback.
Thank you.
Coach, logistically in the standings, this was a very critical win. Emotionally, you guys hadn't won since September 1st. Just Can you quantify how critical it was to get this win for your team?
Well, now that you put it that way, yeah, I try not to think about that, but it was, yeah, big time. You know, we lost 4 in a row, and and they've been fourth quarter. We've been in except for the USC game, we've been in the fourth quarter of every game, right, and let it slip away. So to see us finish a game in the fourth quarter today was really big for our team, and it's. Like I said, it's for the standings and all that kind of stuff. We still got a lot of football to play in our conference. We're 1-on-1 in our conference, right? And and that's the first team in our division, right? So that was big. There's no question about it. And I can't tell you what it does for our players. And to just give them some positive thoughts, because it's been a long, hard 4 weeks. It really has. And sometimes you need to have some positive things happen to keep moving on, right? And so tonight was huge in a lot of ways. It really was. And again, I'm very happy for our fans too. We had a really good crowd tonight, and last time we were here, we gave one up in the fourth quarter, which was a great football game against Oregon State. But it was great to hold on tonight and get a victory and have the Valley Trophy. We talked all week about the Valley Trophy and retaining the Valley Trophy, so it was nice to keep that home.
I realize you guys were in the locker room when everything was going on with Devontae, but to see your former teammates and see Derek out there before the game, just what did you think about that atmosphere?
Yeah, I got a very brief chance to see the 82 teammates just as we were coming on the field. Some of them look a little different. I haven't seen them for 40 years, and some of them look a little different. So I have to put name tags on them next time. But it was very quick, but it was so awesome that I'm so thankful that they paid tribute to that group, because that was a really special group. Devontae, I was really disappointed because I think something happened to his airplane or something, because it was planned for him to talk to the team in the locker room before the game, and he wasn't able to make it. So really happy that they did the ceremony for him. Well-deserved. Great representative of this program, as I said many, many times. And Derek, I didn't even know was going to be there. I just saw him, I was running by, so didn't even know he was going to be there. But that was nice of him to be there as well. Those guys obviously are huge parts of the tradition of Bulldog football. Glad they were there. Thank you all. The man. Right there.
David, just what are your overall thoughts on your team's performance tonight and the defense specifically really stepping it up?
Everybody out there just played relentless, man. After a bad play, everybody just came together and just positive thoughts. Come back home after 5 weeks. Everybody's excited to play in front of our crowd. And, everybody just has some juice today. So, yeah.
When we spoke before the season, you said that you really wanted to improve your pass rush game this season. Obviously, you've done that so far. Just what are your overall thoughts on your own performance tonight and how you've improved so far this season?
Coach Franklin does a great job of preparing me this whole offseason. Just having trust in him and the knowledge that he gives me every week, and trusting in the guys the 3 other guys that are rushing with me. They did a great job of keeping their rush lanes, and the quarterback runs a lot in film. So we did a great job of just staying in our lanes and containing him, and it allowed me to get sacks.
David, at any level, have you ever had 4 sacks in a game?
No, the most is 3. So yeah.
So what does this mean for you to do this for the first time ever and probably the biggest game of the season so far?
It means a lot, for me to step up for my team. We're in a funk these last 4 weeks. It means a lot just purely off, getting back in the win column after the tough 4 games we had, and just helping my team out best I can.
And Tedford talks about how tough the past 4 weeks have been for you guys. How did you manage to keep composed and ignore all the outside noise and prepare to win like you did today?
I think it started earlier in the week. We just did things a little bit different. We changed up little workouts. We had the same routine, so we kind of started fresh. Those little things, I think they helped us a lot. This conference play, we still have we still have the ability to be where we want to be, and I think everybody's on the same page, and everybody just fought today, so I'm proud of everybody.
David, this team approached you guys significantly different from the last 2 teams. They've had some issues with pass protection. Was there just a sense that maybe this game plan and this matchup would work out well for you guys going in?
Oh yeah, we knew we had to get after him. That he's a really good quarterback. We just had to contain him and get pressure on him, and just rely on our teammates. Super proud of the secondary. They played lights out today. A lot of PBUs, and they helped me a lot getting to the quarterback too, because there's some plays where I sacked him maybe more than 5 seconds after the ball was snapped. So just shout out to them.
You were in a position in the fourth quarter you've been in a few times this season, and defense hadn't made the plays to finish off games. This week you did. Just how redeeming is that for you guys to finish this one off?
It's awesome, man. We want the respect. We work so hard throughout the week, and I feel like it hasn't been shown this season. But we came in, kept our heads high, and just kept working, and just punched adversity right in the mouth. So. Thank you, guys.
Okay, Logan, your first victory as a starter. Just how are you feeling, and your overall thoughts on the win?
Just extremely excited. It's not something it's something you think about, but now that it's actually here, just a super good feeling. It took everybody. We were working our tails off all week, and it's what we expected, and it took everybody. It's a great game. It's a great feeling in the locker room right now.
And it really seems like on every side of the ball, these guys really stepped it up this week, especially the defense. Just how have you seen their performance improve as the season's gone on?
No doubt. Those guys were on it all night, and we were feeding off their energy. And it started with the week's preparation. We kind of changed a few things up just to kind of change energy and change kind of a different dynamic, and the whole team adapted to it and accepted it, and we were all getting after all week, and it carried over into the game, and everybody stayed positive throughout the whole game, and we were all just feeding off each other's energy. It was awesome.
And your third start now, are you feeling more comfortable out there?
Yes, definitely. Definitely took me a second, but I'm feeding off the guys around me. The guys are making big plays, and it helps me calm down. I think I'm seeing the field a little bit better, and then playing at home was also a big help. Just having the crowd behind you, and just felt a little bit more comfortable being here in Fresno.
What changed from that first quarter to the rest of the game? Because the first quarter, obviously, you guys started out with some punts, and then the rest of the game, you looked like you got into a big rhythm.
Right. Just being on the phone with Kirby, it was all about just getting the first down, and then you kind of get into a rhythm. So it was just keeping the O-line in it, keeping the guys around me in it, and telling them that, be patient. The plays will come. And we started rolling. We were running the ball a lot better, and then it kind of opened things up in the pass game, and guys were getting open, guys were making plays, and the O-line was doing great. So overall, the guys adapted well, and we just kept it churning.
Your first touchdown pass of the season went to Nico Remigio. That's his 4th of the season. What does it mean to have, or what's Nico like overall as a teammate and as a producer on the field?
Awesome. That guy's awesome. I'm sure he's been through a lot in his years of college football, and through the tough losses in the last few weeks, and even now, he's just a guy that has stayed positive. He stayed in my ear, talking about there's more to come, this and that, and so he's a guy that has kept my head right a little bit through it all, and that guy's an awesome player just on top of it, so that was good.
Logan, this is a defense from San Jose State that's got some star players up front and in the mid-level. Just what did you see from them, and how did you guys overcome some of those matchups you felt?
Yeah, they were good. They were getting after it up front. That D-line's pretty good. They're a good D-line. And it was just, I think, kind of relaxing getting into it. The O-line relaxed. The pocket became better for me throughout the game. It allowed me to relax and kind of hit these open guys. And they're a good team, but we prepared well. We were running plays, and just the execution, it felt good.
I will take one more question for Logan.
How important was it for you guys to come out in the second half and produce? Because you go into halftime giving up that fumble, that turning into points. How big was it to kind of mentally maintain yourself in the game to give your guys a shot at a victory?
It was just staying positive. We knew that we could move the ball on these guys. We were doing it before that drive. I think there was a few drives in a row that were just we had a drive killer. We got stopped on the 4th down, and then we fumbled. We scored, and I think we fumbled again right after that. So we knew that we could move the ball on this defense and that we were doing good things. We just needed to finish a drive. So just talking to the O-line, the whole offense, the coaching staff about we should have finished a drive, take care of the ball, and that was just kind of the emphasis on it. And we came out, I think, went 3 and out, and it was just staying positive, lean on the teammates, and everybody kept a really good attitude the whole time, and it came along. So it was very nice. Thank you, guys.